Ooh, this 144. So how long you have about me? I was shy. I should have talked to God. Listen on. Shalom, y'all Shalom. He preached like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, prophesied the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. But all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Prophet God. Pray you eat the tongue, spec names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our apostles and elders to them as Shalom to your brothers life is truth. And Shalom to you brothers and sisters listening and study to show yourselves approved. Shalom. Hey, we want to start off today by, hey, giving a round of applause to Yahweh Bashmi Rashad, man. This devil and his lies are pretty much through. Like, the whole vibration of the world is starting to see right through the devil. The veil is starting to be revealed. It's starting to see that, they are the liars, starting with the elites on down, and they're behind the A-ball right now. Like, Esau's behind the clock. Like, this thing is called COVID-19. We supposed to already have, the people supposed to have MOTB in them by, 2019. Here it is, 2022, and they're still lagging behind. They're lagging behind because the truth came out and it upset the lies they ran. The finesse game is over with. So now, this devil, he's got to throw like Hail Marys. If anybody don't know anything about football, that's like a long desperation pass. The devil was desperate, pretty much out of gas. The Ground 19 and them fell flat. So now we're looking at the new lie they're going to come with in order to usher in, the beast system. And he's got to come greatly with it too. I think really, speaking to the spirit, the finesse game is done. We got to start coming with brute force. We got to pull that sword out because the people are rebelling. They're rioting. Everybody's seeing it. You got senators on the floor calling out Anthony Fauci, Bill Gates, what they call it, gain of function. That's what they call it. They call it gain of function. They got it all on there. They talk about they got Fauci, the records of who spent the money, the Wuhan lab, who all was in on it, the time and dates, like it's all on the court records. Oh, what's this senator's name? Rand Paul? I forget what state senator he is. Yeah, and it's another Ron Johnson. They pulled it all out of there. So it's all on record of what they did. Like, we just witnessed the biggest crimes against humanity, like, ever. Because this is a worldwide thing. And then, like, you put in the group chat, the little TikTok, the high schoolers are starting to fall out because their heart's starting to explode. I forgot the name, what it's called, start with an M. They starting to get heart inflammation. They passing out on basketball courts, track fields, and stuff like that. And it's getting hard to cover it up. Everybody got a phone. Everybody got a camera. You got TikTok. Everybody's recording it. I seen who was one of y'all sent a video. People like getting the shakes after the thing and passing out. Like, and they're like, your dumbest of dumb purpose. He's like, man, you know what? I ain't going for it no more. I don't want a fourth round of job to choose. So now I'm like, how you gonna get a fifth round out of it? Like, they might just go ahead and say, you know what, back to the drawing board. They looking for a new lie, but it look like ain't no more lies. They got another Edomite breathing down their neck. Vladimir Putin, he's done doing the lies. He like, I'm just come for the sword. I ain't got time for games. I'm a grown man. I'm a war president. I don't play them games. I'm just come out with my tanks. Group of Salaka. We don't play that. So they gotta cover that up. That's why they come with entertainment. We got World War III coming. They got these celebrities coming out, all these little hoes, coming with their little story. They trying to say, look over here, don't look over there. And it is just, then I did a lesson on it. They did the ISIS dude, an ISIS leader. I'm like, anybody worry about no ISIS? They did that to like take your mind off of, Vladimir Putin. They're trying to flex like we still strong. We took out a terrorist. I'm like, man, y'all fun them, And how do we even know that story real? They just doing that to keep your mind off what's really going on. They're like, we got a boxing match coming up. Watch the Super Bowl, and the lies is failing. The lies are failing because the truth is out now. Truth is out, and it's bearing fruit. We got more brothers teaching the truth, more people flocking to the truth. How I know the truth is really getting to them. That Islam dude, he got a podcast. His name Islam, something like that. He talking about the MOTB is the chip. You got Egyptology. What's that? Salnada. He talking about the chip is the mark of the beast. Islam, they doing interviews with other people saying Islam just talking about Sweden, how they got all this. Look what they gotta do. Islam. That's what I'm talking about. So Islam, all these other people, everybody now know the mark of the beast is chip. So I'm like, how hey, Esau can't finesse that. Like when it comes, everybody gonna know what it is. Now you're gonna be left with, am I gonna take it or am I not gonna take it? Now it's gonna be, you're gonna get reduced down to your faith. So come down to, do you got faith in the Lord or not? Because everybody know what it is. So I'm like, he can't finesse that. He ran out of gas on that in the Proverbs 19. So, and everybody starting to call them Edomites, starting to hear that a whole lot. Your Lois and the hood Jake was like, man, you an Edomite. I'm like, man, wow. So it's like, everybody starting to know your true nationality. Then I'm looking at Esau when I watch, like, when they be doing courts and stuff, CNN, and they shaking in their suits. They scared. They've been revealed. They now everybody knows who they are. Now they worried about their safety. They beefing up their security. They up there, voice crackling. Everybody know who they are. What you got to beat the precept, and this is why right here. This is Jeremiah chapter 49. And I'm gonna start at verse 8. It said, "Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitant of Daniel. For I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grape? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not." Woo! You hear that? They said his seed is spoiled. But they out here doing math. They into the Momo stuff. Like you can tell, it's the end of them. They have no future. At my job, they're quitting the jobs. They don't want to work. And now the Edomites in my job getting mad because it's starting to be nothing but Jakes, southern northern tribe, and that's pissing them off because they can't keep none of their kind in there because their generation don't want to work. His seed is spoiled. And like the scripture said, he's been uncovered. Everybody knows who he is, know what he done did. Everybody looking at all these little executives, CEOs, all the money they done made. Even their own kind is rebelling against them. Maybe you can see that Egyptian versus Egyptian, that womb is separated and it's bleeding out. And they're nervous, man. It's like you bank your future on your future generations, and it ain't looking good for Esau. That's why I like how the scripture said that his seed is spoiled, but he is not. Because now he looking like a fool. They up there like, well, we go, man, Joe Biden, one time Joe Biden was on the press conference, he just said that looking crazy. He had nothing to say. There was nothing he could say. The reporters pulling out stuff. What about this? What about that? He just said that with a dumb look on his face. Hey, you see that video where Joe Biden was talking shit to the reporter? Talking about, oh, dumbass. Yeah, he got he's like a female. He was on the insult. Yeah. Because he ain't got nothing good to come back, man. They've been found out. The truth is hidden. The apostles and elders is coming with it. Hey, they ain't slowing down like a millstone. They just coming with the truth. Just bam, bam, bam. And it's making this place crumble. So where the devil it's like being out of gas, man. He just in the car just on stuck mode. He can do nothing but look. So we know what he gonna do. Where we born in Yashua right now. He gonna reach under that glove compartment. He gonna pull out that, he gonna pull that sword and pull that gun out. He had no other move. He had nothing else to do but to come with violence. So we got the Rex 84 probably gonna come into play. The King Alfred plan, Operation Gordon plot, and they gonna come with that military might. Plus, they gotta come with it because they got other countries coming after them. So they gotta fight with their own citizens, and they gotta fight with outside forces. And that's an L. They know the L coming, man. They're trying to what you call it, cash out. You in a casino and you playing on a machine and they ain't giving out no more money, and you got to cash out. You got to cash out. Ain't nothing else for them to do, man. And when he cash out, it's gonna be bad, man. It's gonna come to Jacob's trouble. He's gonna go for bloodshed. Usually they kept us under control with lies. You had the civil rights movement. Hey, they gonna come like they did on right where we stand, the Black Wall Street. He's gonna bomb them. Like, I can't lie, I can't stop him. Cause Jake coming up. Jake looking good, man. Jake buying new cars, new houses. We got 7 and 3-year-olds, no the name of Yahweh Shah, and it's not like we coming up. The curse is coming off of them. And they see that. They like, hey, man, like the curse is coming on my people, curse is coming off them, it ain't looking good for us. So I'm gonna have to come on with it, man. My wife up here, she being more of a whore than the Israelite women. You know, they lead their baton and whore them now. You know, they the ones started peeping this. Now they up there running with it. They like, shit, I'm gonna do gang bangs. I'm gonna secure the bag. Yeah, with the hair, man. They falling behind Israelite women, man. They done took the baton. They on OnlyFans doing gang bangs and stuff, man. Like shit. Edomite women, they doing the most. Now, you wanna know a big town whore? You know, they put our women on display, but look at the Edomite women. They promote, you know, sucking down by 8 different seeds, and you know, they call it liberate, you know. And then they womb ain't fruitful. They ain't making babies like that. Did they do make a baby? What baby they come from? They making a Jake baby. They only won't Edomite rods no more. They won't Jake rods. So, hey, Esau spoiled all the way completely. His women don't want no more. But every time the Edomite woman get the bag, she go get a Jake. So they're not going to produce any more seeds. They're dying. Esau's going to fall flat on his face. Before he falls flat on his face, what they always say, over my dead body, he going to load that shotgun up, and he going to get the yap. This is Psalm 101 and verse 7. He said, he that worketh deceit shall not dwell within my house. He that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. Right here it says, he that worketh deceit. Okay, Esau Edom has been spreading lies throughout the whole world, right? So he said that, and how about Shah said he would not dwell within my house. Okay, this house is the whole earth. Okay, my will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay, and he said, he that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. So eventually, Yahweh Shah is gonna come and take Esau out within 1 hour, and he will not tarry in your sight.
I got one bag. Esau Edom is a liar, man, from birth, man, and the Lord hates that. So this is a precept going into that. Because like the brother read earlier, it said his hiding places has been solid. The Lord is putting a flashlight on this damn devil. This is Proverbs 6 and 16. It says, 6 things does the Lord hate. He hates 7 are abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked imaginations, feet that be swift to run into mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discourse amongst brethren. And all those things that the Lord hates, that's pinnacle to Esau Edom and how he runs this damn country, man, and how he been getting over people from day one. Esau Edom is a damn liar. He sowed discord. He's a proud damn devil. And shit, hey, that's everything the Lord hates. Hey, and the second death is, hey, that's his future. The Lord got indignation with that damn devil.
That's why the Lord said, I love Esau, and said I love Jacob, and I hated Esau. See, so he hated Esau because of those 6 things right there, those 6 reasons right there. I believe it's more than just 6 reasons. The Lord hates those things. Esau do all them to the max.
It said shed innocent blood. That's Esau's MO. He'll go over there, go to a different country, slaughter you, and take your damn resources.
Kidnap your ring. What he do? He kidnapping innocent baby. And then what did they do? What's that little babies? Yeah, they adrenochrome. Yeah. Kill the babies, all blood. That's how he was pulling. Hey, it was an Edomite that just blatantly said it out on the interview. It was a radio interview. I heard it back about a year ago, where this Edomite just blatantly admitted, if you scare the child so much, then you scare them and then slaughter them and drink their blood. Okay, and then he said that's like a drug to them. Yeah, and that goes in the discord too. When you slaughter the parents and take the children to sex slaves or whatever they want to do, that's so in discord right there. Yeah, and you're gonna cut off and tell them lies like this is where you really came from. You this and you that. Right. You know, you akapupu. Yeah, and stuff like that. Yeah, so all this is why Esau Edom got to go, man. Like we don't need this man over out here on earth, man. And the minute he get knocked out of power, that's when everything gonna get turned back into right.
And the truth is shining a light on us, man. He got nowhere to hide, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide no more. Man. Like that song, old school song.
All you gotta do is follow the money. Like I'll follow the resources. Who got control of all the resources?
Psalms 58 verse 3. Wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Hey, let's get estranged from the womb, man. That shows when they went out of power, they came back into power, coming back out their womb, the rebirth, to go to the Renaissance. First they came out speaking lies. They scrambled all the nationalities up, all the nations up. They said they invented this, we started this, and the rest of the brown nation is dumb, stupid. They started that iconoclast or something like that. Iconoclast? Yeah. They was starting the Renaissance period because Esau didn't come up with nothing. Esau stole everything he got. That's why he called the thief and the liar. You know? And now the truth is coming out about that because now it's starting to be, they started feeling themselves. And they thought they were really smart. So they quit taking Jake's ideas. Now without Jake's wisdom, the kingdom is collapsing because Esau ain't got no wisdom. Esau is a fool, straight up, by nature. So with them feeling themselves, you know, the great grandfather to teach the younger son to steal Jake ideas. Now they out there just looking like fools, but like Esau can't do nothing right now. He can't fish right. He can't get nothing right. Can't open up nothing right. All these companies are collapsing. They're bellying up. They're not good businessmen. That's why the whole economy is the shit. The real good businessman is Jake, you know, and they just messed everything up, man. Like even our women starting to see like they ain't shit. Cause now Eve trying to get right. You know, the ones that got a little righteousness in them or you know a little sense, they like shit. I better go back to my Israelite man, cause this dude right here, he about to lose. You know, Jake at the job telling me they old ladies calling him acting right. I'm like, cause everybody see his L come. Now like everybody starting to see their clarity. Their eyes starting to watch like this dude really ain't that. You know, look at the state of America. You know, then you got they probably thinking back on their history. Jake built America. You know, saying where we at now. Like wisdom builds things. You can't establish no kingdom without wisdom. And Esau doesn't have any. He says the unwise king destroys his own kingdom. And that's what's happening right now. Esau been at the helm for what? The last 400-500 years? This place is with the straight shit, man. Like, you don't know what bathroom to go to. They talking about non-binary, y'all. You know? Like, I don't know. I feel like a woman today. I'm going to go in the woman's bathroom. Like, they can't set good laws on that. Like, come on, goddammit. That should be common sense.
For the people to call a cat or a dog, and that's what you
Yeah, come on, man. No sense. This kid has no common sense, no wisdom. It's on collapse. Like we said, they said you can identify whatever you feel like. So if you feel like a dolphin, you're going to make a pool, and you get there in the pool, you're a dolphin.
So Tiki got hard for that shit. The Tiki was like, man, I identify as a cat, so on the road, you got to call me meow, and the teacher went meow. So they fired him.
I heard something about that.
Do the teacher short.
That's another thing. I heard something about I think it was in California with his dude. That's with young women, young girls, like under the age of 18. He got in trouble. Somebody said like he claimed to be a woman, yada yada. But anyways, he got sentenced to like a woman's facility. So I don't know.
He identified as a woman.
He
may got to get raped. Yeah. He's with a ride. He got to be raped and shit. There was a point in time in history where they actually put male and female prisoners together and they actually got pregnant with the prison. Dudes rape other dudes. They're going to rape a woman. Yeah. She ain't got a chance. They're going to come get stick a bomb or an apple. She refused. You know, the guard going to turn the blind out like, I don't do nothing. She ain't there getting rabid. So I just said it's gonna happen again. Now you say I identify as a woman, go to a woman's prison. That just shows like a complete lack of wisdom in this kingdom. Like they just went, like it's like the old Edomites, like Creepy Joe. They just lost all their marbles, man. They don't belong in a position of power no more. That little history lesson where they were saying where women having babies in prison, they was basically turning. Every time they had those babies, they would turn them over and they'd be more slaves. So they basically they profit off of that shit too. Yeah, to the state. Yeah, to the system. Yep. That's sad, man. That's another that's another crime right there, Esau. That's dumb. So I'm gonna cut with this. Going back to what you said earlier, Bayan. This is Micah 6:12. For the rich man thereof are full of violence, and the habits thereof have spoken lies, and the tongue is deceitful in their mouth. Every time Esau opened his mouth, I guarantee you a lie gonna come out. The Edomite can't go a day without telling one lie. They gotta lie, man. And me and Kadar say we went to a job with Lucas in Oil State, and he lied every single day. He wasn't a day I didn't speak to that man. He didn't tell a lie. And he prided himself on telling lies too. He was smart after he tell the lie. So I like, this devil get off on telling lies, man. He was Esau at his fullest, man, because he was lazy. Remember, he didn't never want to work. He couldn't fix nothing, and he lied every day. He smiled with his lie. Like, he'll tell you some blatant lies. Like, even other emails, they're going like, dang, dude, you gonna tell that lie like that? And he smiled like, yeah, I told that lie. Let's see who believes. You know, I think that's what he came to work to do. Like, what lie can I tell, see if they believe? You know? And it says, the rich men, they're full of violence. Who's full of violence? Esau. Esau wanted to do bloodshed because that's how their forefather was. Esau came out being a cunning hunter, which means he came out killing because he had the spirit of Cain on him, man. So they like blood. They're the bloody men. They like violence, man. They like torturing people. You know, they Crown 19 is torture, man. They say they probably get a kick out of watching people get the shakes. You know, that's my juice right there did that, you know? And I made $1 billion.
You always tell by the way they eat. Like, you know what I mean? They don't never eat the way they eat their meat. They always still got blood.
Rare and bloody.
Yeah,
you know, they like violence.
Yeah.
I notice when they do violence, they want to advantage. They like to attack people that they know they can win against. So they want to attack the little ones on a poor and needy.
That's the reason why they try to take the men out the household, just so they can keep hold of the women.
Yeah, because Esau ain't strong or tough. He just got blessed with that sword, and he used deceit. So Esau come in, you know, if it's a strong Jake, you don't want to go head up with Jake. He'll come with some little lies. Like Ogden said, get him out the way, and I'm going to attack the women and children and feel good about it. Esau don't feel bad about that.
So trying to call a popo, and the popo, you know, yeah, that's coming through. Well, I got a couple from the brother. Come for Christian Howard 8, hey, Solomon up, you know, how about sitting outside about the car? So it's the brother Christian Howard, Psalms chapter 5 verse 6. Thou shalt destroy them that speak pleasing. The Lord, how about sitting outside, will abhor the bloody, deceitful man. All right, and Psalms, Shalach and Micah, chapter 6 verse 12. For the rich men thereof are full of violence, and inhabitants thereof have spoken lies, and their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. That's right on point.
Spot on. Deceitful in their mouth, man. They say they tell a lie like Greek. You know, it's nothing.
One more, Job, the same brother, Job chapter 13 verse 4. Ye are forgers of lies, you're going to Esau. Ye are all physicians of no value.
No doctor ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Doctor being a false. You know, so they medicine really is false. You supposed to be an herbal type of healing. They use chemicals. You know, pharmakia, witchcraft, which is white magic. That's why women are all barred out. You know, getting ran through the way minds and said like a zombie. You taking those Xanax, you become like a zombie. You know, you zombied out, don't know where you're at, but your body's still functioning.
I was like 16, man. I don't know how many. I was down and out for like 2-3 days. Don't know what day.
God, man.
I know a lot of people that was on this.
Oxycontin. What's another? Percocet. You know, real powerful drug. People like it right now.
I had bad men to die for this.
Yeah,
that's the hardest. They say that's the hardest thing, you know, to get off of is all the fucking pharmaceuticals that you so
opioids,
and all that. Man, everything. You know, cigarettes, tobacco, so
yes, they push out poison. That's your physicians. You know, like I said, of no value. They was a lot of them promoting the geometry. That led to a lot of death.
That's I touched on a little on one of the lessons I did in my bags. Like they don't care so much about the health of people because that's what they claiming that health and safety, yada yada. They won't be pushing all this, you know, shit that kill people. Like tobacco and all the crap they push. You know what I mean? Back in the day, those forges of lies, man. It's all legitimate.
Oh man, I like that. This no value because the doctor, you know, they like legal drug dealers. Yeah. Don't mind the doctor comes along, they're like, every time I say something's wrong with me, he had a pill for me. I'm like, God dang, dude, you got anything? Like, why am I making a pill always the solution?
My baby mama, grandma, man. Motherfucker got like 2 drawers, on a basket over here. It's like non-stop, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Saturday to Sunday, huh?
God,
Then they take the pills and like make them like big and have another ailment.
That's
They
the
get the
thing.
pill for that.
She don't have fucking surgery on her belly because it's all the pills she been eating before. Like she don't fucking. They already had to do that, you know.
That's another thing you saw like to do. That's the bloody man. Like you go in there and say like my stomach's hurt. They look up, oh your appendix is bad. You got to cut it out. You need surgery. Yeah. That's always the bloody remedy. You need surgery. Oh your finger hurt. Let me cut your finger open and I can fix it. And then I know everybody I talk to out there that had surgery, they don't get no relief from it. They feel like a back hurt, my knee hurt. Like what you get surgery? What he started to cut you open operation for nothing. You didn't get no relief. Hey, that shit always still hurt.
Well, I had surgery. You know, I got circumcised late when I was like 5, 6. I fucking got in a car accident with my nose. And man, the devil's messed it up. I can't even breathe out that nose hole now. You know what I mean?
Everybody talk to you, get surgery on your back. Yeah, my back hurt like a mug. Yeah, my neck was what the hell? He's cracked open for the hell of it. He's a bloody man. He just want to see you.
That's why I told my mom, she was poor, bro. And she was like, oh, they gonna give you some insurance money, you know, you get some surgery, you know what I mean?
That's it. This is no value. Hey, the scripture is spot on. That was written 1,000 years ago. That's spot on, man. They don't help. They make shit worse.
Yeah.
You go to a doctor, man. And you go for it. Now you go to a doctor. You might not lose your life. They're gonna put you on the good life. You got Proverbs 18.
Especially if you're an organ donor and your organ match some of them elites at least once. So, you know.
Proverbs 19. I got a quick something to go along with this story with you that everybody was always lying. This is Proverbs Chapter 4, verse 14. I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause them to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Hey, can't go to sleep unless I do submission. Gotta tell a lie. So that shows it's programming them to be wicked. They have to do wicked. They can't go to sleep unless they did some wicked. It says in the scripture, cause some to fall. So they want to tell a lie that's gonna put you in a bad situation, or make sure you in some discomfort. They gotta cause that. They don't feel good about themselves unless they cause somebody some discomfort, which goes to what we talking about earlier, the doctors. The physicians. I gotta put somebody in bad health. I gotta put somebody on some drugs real quick, they'll probably feel can't like the scripture said, they can't sleep at night if they didn't cause no type of mischief or harm to somebody. Or that's crazy. That's like a psychopathic mindset.
And that's another thing that we pushing that's making that money because they can't sleep, so they gotta go get the pharmaceuticals to go to sleep.
I didn't tell a lie today. I didn't destroy somebody's life today, man. I don't feel good about myself. I'm about to make sure I wake up and go tell Earl his wife to cheat on him, so from Discord real quick. Then I'm gonna tell him, hey man, I found some cancer in your liver, so I cut his liver out because my partner that I golf with needed, So I'm gonna tell him a lie, put him behind the 8 ball, so my partner I go golfing with Willie on Sunday.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like a whole elaborate wicked plan. That's how Esau thinks.
It's a whole bunch of enchantments, they lying to the masses of the people, like the moon landing. You just go on and on. Everything these girls, come out with at the end of the day, lies and this deceit behind
Esau Edom. That's why he stood for that destruction. He stood for that Obadiah 118 because of that, man. I got a quick precept. This is Proverbs 12 and 22. It says, "Lion lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truthfully are his delight." And hey, like I said, Esau Edom never deals truthfully. So hey, he's not in the good sight of the Lord. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua.
That's why Yahweh hate Esau. He loves Jacob. Jacob has the ability to deal honestly. So Jacob, really, if you really think about it, Jacob, man, your average Jacob, even though they can be like wicked or do wickedly, there's some type of compassion in their heart. There's some type of goodness in them. But Jacob can't be as wicked as the Edomite can be wicked. They can't go that far level as Esau can be. Esau can go super wicked, destroy an innocent baby, and then go to school the next day as if nothing happened. It doesn't bother him. It doesn't hurt his conscience. Jake, I know that's why a lot of celebrity Jake's messed up. When Jake does wickedness, it messes with his conscience. Because deep down inside, he know it ain't right. So it bothers Jake, man. Jake can't continue in wickedness like Esau can. That's why the path to be wicked was given to Esau. It was given to them to, set up and put people in darkness and, spread lies throughout the nation. It's for Esau to do that. He can do that. He can eat abominable food and not be affected. He can take out innocent lives and not be affected. Like he can't sleep unless he do that. You read the scriptures. But Jake gets his conscience gets plagued when he does stuff like that. The Momo acts. Like Jake drinks some innocent blood from an innocent baby, and it's gonna bother him. You can see it in them. Like they look like they can continue no more. They be all bugged out because these times they know they ain't right.
That's because it's all about Shem Yahshua gave Jake the law. You see that he didn't get a law. So hey, Esau Edom, hey, he's not bound by that. So he can do whatever he wants to, and hey, and start skipping down the street. Jake, he do that. Hey, he gonna be feeling bad. He got some remorse and contemplate killing himself.
He ain't gonna need Esau's former kill. He gonna need Esau's white magic to feel, so he can sleep, feel better, because that's the way it happened on his conscience, man. Because he was supposed to be righteous. He was supposed to put out a righteous vibration. He went off on that. So Yahweh says I'm gonna plague his mind. Esau's not plagued like other men. Esau could do that, like I said, like get down the street and he his natural element. It make him feel good to do that. It's quite opposite to Esau do something good, like say they do righteous unwilling. They probably mess their flag, they conscious stuff like, man, I heal that person. Naturally. I don't feel good about that. Man, gonna make some babies now. There's gonna be more Jakes out there. I don't want that. Order my Java juice. You gotta make sure we convert that seed. You know what I'm saying? Back where your child at? I got this thing to get real quick. Mess his brain up. Now I feel better about myself.
I had a quick one ready to go into what we just talking about here. So this is Amos chapter 3 and verse 2. It says, "You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity." And that's spot on right there, because it's like Yahweh child view us as a child. Okay, just like our parents, we'll be doing some badass shit with other little kids, but our parents will come whoop our ass for doing the same shit they were doing. That's how Yahweh child view us. So that's why when Jake, whenever he do some wickedness, the Yahweh child will flag him, just like the Ark said.
Because mine is flagged, man. He ain't the same no more. Now he got to like bounce coats. He trying to do something in the hood. I gave out coats, I gave out turkeys. That's good on him.
That's the worst thing too, a plague of the mind. That's in the scripture. You mean the plague with the plague of the mind, the scripture say?
Yeah, but all that thing from following out the Esau Edom, man, because when you follow, what did it say? Following out the ways of the heathen. So the minute we follow the ways of the heathen, that's when we start getting plagued. So we're going back to Esau Edom because he's the rulers of this world.
And then I got another precept. This is Jeremiah 9:3. And they bend their tongue like their bow for lies. They're not valiant for the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, except the Lord. So Yahweh Shah is not in Esau's thoughts, man. It is not, It does not, prosper him to push out truth. It helps him to push out lies. He thrives in lies. He thrives in darkness. He thrives in violence. So like a archer bends the bow, shoot the arrow. Hey, Esau opened his mouth to spread a lie. I like how Apostle Rumble said. He said, "You want to know?" Apostle Hart said it too. He said, "You want to know Esau lying? You want to know how you know Edomite is lying? Hey, his lips is moving. If his lips move, he's lying. Because they're not valid for the truth. It don't see it's not good for them to push out a truth vibration. It's not good for them to do it, man. All they can do is push out a lie. And it's like they got, hey, I noticed your Habashasha built them with a thing called cognitive dissonance, where like even if the truth is in their face, and they'll still lie. Like it can be right there in your face, something just happened, they'll still lie and then roll with the lies if they didn't see the truth. Like they're trying to say white privilege don't exist, or there's no racism in America. Even though you see racism right in your face, they still can't push it out. They still got to come with that lie. They can't help it, even though it's in your face.
Goes back to the wicked ass cops, man. They get their body cam when they have them body cams.
Like George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. Yeah.
The police had the knee on the neck, and you still heard Esau. Well, he shouldn't resist it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have did this. I'm like, oh my man, like they just can't. The truth is not in them at all. At all. They can't come with it. Like they don't give a damn. They're gonna roll with this lie all the way till they be destroyed. And the 2/3 Jake that's falling behind the devil, you're gonna get the same thing. And another thing, that's why I know 2/3 Jake is done. Because they gotta get their truth from Esau. And Esau not gonna give you no truth. At all. He gonna lie to the end. So if you can't, look to your people, or got the spirit of Yahweh Shai, you pretty much done. Because the devil gonna lie to the end.
This is Proverbs Chapter 16 and verse 27. It says, "An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lip there is a burning fire." You see, in his lip there is that burning fire. So when you hear Esau tell a lie, when you see all of those those police they said, "I want to investigate myself," they do shit like that. That's a burning fire. They call it burning fire. They call that anger to erupt in the masses of the people. Okay, and he said, and going back when he said, "An ungodly man diggeth up evil," but we read it earlier, they can't go to sleep without throwing mischief, without causing somebody to fall. Yeah, that's it. Ungodly man right there.
Song really was what we got. It's only 19 verses. I started verse 1, Psalm 64, verse 1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right, going in these secret societies, secret councils of Esau,
the elite bankers,
the Illuminati, all this shit.
Carolina Commission, Rockefeller, DuPont.
Yeah, the banking families, that's what brothers always bringing out. That was they had power when they kept everything secret, but like the priest said, started with Esau being made bare. All right, their secrets are being exposed. Therefore, these devils losing that power. It says, verse 3, Psalm 64, verse 3, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot the arrows, even bitter words. All right, going into all these enchantments that Esau has, the propaganda that he pushes through his media, all right, TV, whatever,
That bug that you had to person before, through that media, they were talking about, why you so-called black, not people that not going to black and why they brought up the celebrity to just point that out. So they shoot their bow, they taking the shot at the force.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna go into that and say that they may shoot the secret at the perfect, referring to the Israelites. All right. And, you know, in this time now, the elect, the 1/3, said, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Said, verse 5, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? All right. I have to fight of these devils. You know? Hey, but through the spirit, probably how much outside. Hey, the elect see them. All right. Start with the elder apostles on down, like my brothers, man. We see through these devils, you know, lies.
Now we get the day of y'all about to be outside work right there, man. Because even a 2/3 day, they starting to recognize who the devil is. You know, even your the lower level Edomite, that's the whole world is recognizing who the devil is now. Yeah, ain't nothing secret no more.
You know, other dudes that come to truth fall out, and these flat earthers, you know, this and that, bugged out doctrine. At the end of the day, they all, hey, we can all agree on one thing, you know, Esau is the weak. All right? This is verse Psalm 64, verse 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Esau, he wants to try to search out everything he can, you know. But it said, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. For the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, going to his word, the prophet of the highest by his servants, shoot at Esau, making him bear with this word. Just like saying 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Right? Esau being consumed by the spirit. Yeah. So yeah, it said suddenly shall they be wounded. Hey, Esau hurt, these devils are hurt. All right, that's why they moving the way they moving. You know, just like Revelation 12:12 said, they got to come down with that great wrath because they know they have but a short time. They're hurt by this word. They're hurt by the truth. All right. So verse, I'll get that again. Verse 7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
We said it make their tongue fall upon themselves. I keep mentioning it earlier. Thinking of Randy Paul going off on Fauci. You know, they falling on themselves. You get the
They council pastor now. He's like, man, I'm about to go down with y'all. Y'all done messed it up.
Right.
So I'm about to tell it. And that's going on big time now. They telling a whole lot. You like watch YouTube, you got a little prepper dudes. And other dudes, they telling it. Like,
and Dr. Fauci had his tongue fall upon himself because he said he didn't know anything about the money that went into the Wuhan, but he was able to tell you how the money got funneled to the Wuhan lab.
oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, he looking bad, right? He looking bad. He did like Preacher Joe. He started calling dudes with names and stuff.
Right.
You know, he started name calling. He really had nothing to go with. Dude put up facts. And he started stuttering. I know, like, who's y'all talking to? He shaking. He was shaking like a mother. I was like, yeah, he's done, man. This devil's on trial, man. He found out he's done with, man. So that's the council. You know what I'm saying? The cast on their own council. Don't fall upon yourselves. Now you're alive. Like, you tell a lie, you gotta keep track of that lie. You know, when you was a little kid, you tell a lie, you gotta tell another lie, tell that lie, because that lie, tell that lie. Then you mess up, like on that movie Don't Be Admitted, like, you know you done messed up, right? You know, you mess up with your lie, and now that lie you done told don't go with these lies. And then we got this on film. We got you recorded, you know? So now it's like
when he went on his campaign before he got elected,
I won't mandate.
Yeah. He said, I don't think we can go get this mandate. That's what he said. And then 6 months later he said, I basically run it in. Did he not say that?
Yeah. God, Tom fall by yourself.
Right. That's the product of our heart, deceiving them. You know,
right.
These girls so proud. They know they get caught up in their lives, but they just keep coming with that same agenda. You know, and there's so much, they push so much misinformation, yada, this and that, you know, unless you have, you know, how much outside of supper with you ain't gonna be able, you know, you ain't gonna be able to see it for what it is. You might be able to see a little here and there, you know, like these so-called woke individuals, you know, other Edomites or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, they don't understand that this is all, you know, part of the script. So as it goes say in verse verse 9 here. I'll get that 8. And so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of these doings.
I like that all them flee away. Hey, Babylon is great. America losing all their allies. They really only got one ally left, and that's Israel. They only they got Israel burned Babylon the Great. Now that's where all the language is at. And that goes back when you said they should chapter 10. Like all the people that went along with them, oh yeah, they consider it. You're right. They all consider it right now. Yeah, they all like, and look how they come to conclusion. I still did it. Right. All them got the prints right now. All of my talking like, man, I should have did that. Like, and I'm mad. You know, I'm telling them, hey, don't get mad at the Jews. You better take that to who told you to keep Jews. Right. Take your anger to them. And the anger is building up too. Like I said, at the job, that's a lot of anger getting built up. They said, you see them storm the Capitol last year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they might have to. Hey, they're gonna storm something else this year. Something else about to get stormed.
And that goes back to the preaching I just read right here. I'm gonna read it again. It's Proverbs 16 and 27. It says, "An ungodly man picketh up evil, and his lip there is as burning fire." See that burning fire? See, so they, whoever told them to go along with that mandate, now you know what I mean. That burning fire is going. They brought that anger towards them. You know what I mean?
And look, and that's why some of the senators are flip flopping on the whole agenda. Like, you know, I'm gonna be for the people. They gonna come to my door. They gonna be on my side. Right. I ain't gonna deal with that mob. You deal with the mob.
It's unstable on his ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that for you. You go ahead. I'm gonna get that for you.
Yeah, that's what a lot of you. That's what you're seeing. You know, throughout is a lot of people going back on what they said. You know, yada yada. Hey, same thing with throughout Israel, some of these other camps, other groups and stuff. All right, at the end of the day, like Scripture say, the deceiver is his. Nothing paraphrase.
I like the scripture about that saying that every man, once they see the doing, they should consider and flee away, man. That's happening, man. Everybody's not rolling with the agenda no more. You know, the whole snare don't fell flat. They're all considering, they all like, man, that was a bad deal. You know, and they run a lot of laws with that, man. And not only just the health aspect, the economic aspect. You know, a lot of middle class business owners lost their businesses behind the line, you know.
So that's what that way. When he said the lift is bringing forth fire, man.
And they look like, oh, so they're gonna have a little torch, a pitchfork. Reach your hand, your head.
That's another form of that control. You know, taking out that middle class, working class, basically everything is corporate owned. You know, by the time comes where they will say, oh, you gotta have proof of this, you gotta have that MOTV. You know, hell, that's the only Walmart, you know, the only one around now. All you know,
Mama Pops is done.
Yeah.
Yourself, everybody rich and poor. So you can lean on them. So the MOTV goes over. When people got their own business, they can hire you. Really, the middle class businesses, that's how people can avoid that mandate. People that like, if I don't want company, like, hey, man, I'm doing no mandates. They have to get them out the way. Because all the corporations do what the elites for, because they're all elite owned anyway. You know, Walmart,
and you know, that you brought that up too.
X mark symbol in they logo, like they're all corporate, they're all the elite owned, elite section corporations.
So they all got their sixes.
Yeah, the metaverse. Yeah. You know, they're gonna roll with it. The Tesla, they're gonna roll with it. You know, it's the mom and pops had to get rid of, because they're not. Those are individuals, and like the precept you read, they're gonna consider. They be like, nah, man, I'm having a hard time keeping workers as it is. I ain't mandate nothing. Plus, I don't think I want to do it. So why am I make them do it? So no, we ain't doing it. And then without that, everybody go, hey, that's gonna make the middle class businesses, they were gonna blow up. If they wouldn't have got rid of them, the thing is like everybody start shopping with the mom and pop, start working for the mom and pop. They blew up bigger than Walmart. Because everybody would have cast off the corporation. Like, middle finger to Walmart, I'm shop with Lil Ray Ray. And get my products, And then, like, as Lil Ray Ray get bigger, they're gonna need more employees. And Lil Ray Ray gonna look up, hey, he's bigger than Walmart now. And he's gonna mess around and have to buy one of them corporate businesses. Yeah, I said he gonna start franchise. Like, I can open up another store now. I can open up over here. Open up over there. And the Walmart gonna go down, What's that? People ain't on the metaverse stock gonna go down. And then like without that, the stock in the Java juice would have went down. Because I ain't gotta take it. I went around you. So what Esau did, he kills that workaround. Where I'm forcing you. I'm causing you.
Put a fork in the road. He put a construction in the road. You know what I mean? They taught everybody to hit that decoy.
That's another thing. You know, my little off topic is still on topic because the brother from Mississippi, I think it's Ayasimov, so a while back did a lesson going into metaverse and this and that, but it had that Mark Zuckerberg dude, and he is sitting there and he had his two dogs. One of them's named Mark, one of them's named Beast. You know what I mean?
They tell them they
they tell it from themselves. They tell themselves.
that's like smart, man. So they're gonna add that up.
The signs are there, just like you do that patent that Bill Gates and them have on that cryptocurrency body activity data, which is the MOTB. You know what I mean? I mean, it's straight tell you 2020 06 06 06. It tell you going into cryptocurrency, it's going to be put in your body. And you still got people that want to buck up against that.
And I tell you last time, they take the lies, they true.
That's why they goes into them trying to force control. That's all they really want to force talk about.
Because they're trying to force it. Like football, I'm about to run a route. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna fake like I'm going in. I'm gonna go out. He trying to take away that out route. Ain't no out route. Man, I got that cover. Cover two. Smothering. So I'm looking for an interception. So I'm taking away any little outs you got to avoid my system. Like trying to catch a mouse. You cover up the holes. Yeah. Plug his holes with steel wool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lay a little mouse trap. Put a little bacon right there, the cheese.
Hey, guess what? You said it too. I was just thinking that. You know that cheese. That cheese is symbolic money. So hey, you go get this man then. Like it's $80. That's $80. A lot of people go away with with the church. Get more money. Wow.
God.
There's another thing they're trying to collapse the society. They already been talking about that with basic income.
UBI.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Got nothing. One person being homeless. And you come with something like that. Oh, we'll give you this money. You get set. All you gotta do is take this. You know what I mean? People gonna fold up.
They're gonna take it. Real easy, especially when they already took the Java juice. They folded on that. To me, that wasn't even out pressure. That wasn't even good full court. You could have you just waited it out. I got you another job that ain't no big business. I'm like, man, he didn't push that hard. They show how scared people is and how little they faith is. So I'm like, if they got you to do that with that weak ass lie they told, that was a weak ass lie to me. If you went for that, I don't see you withstanding the MOTB. The MOTB gonna crash the dollar. They gonna create big panic when the MOTB come, and that's what we want to Yashua now. So if you didn't have to fake to avoid the Java juice, it's a weak ass test. How you gonna pass the big test? This the hard test coming up. This the major test coming up.
Right on that. Really, because all they did was threaten you with your job, which you could have if you got another one. Your parents probably said, "Don't come over here unless you go get that." That is weak. But the big shit, when they start promoting that, they're gonna say, "I'm gonna take the life." That's when it's going.
That's when they gonna kick in. It's the little test. Yeah, it's like a little practice test. And 60% of Babylonians went for it, right? He was like 70. Yeah, 70. God. Slovakia, 70%, which, hey, I was listening to a thing when I was getting out of work this morning, and the dude was talking on the news station. He's like, 2/3 have been, inoculated. I was like, there ain't no, there ain't number go. 2/3, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, that's spiritual right there. So you went for it just off them speaking it, like scare tactics. They basically scared you, like, if you don't do it, I'm gonna beat you up, take the job, and they went for it. When MOTB come, it ain't gonna be no candy talk. They gonna crash down. They gonna come full court press hard. As I'm saying, people like, if you didn't avoid that Java juice, you're not gonna avoid the MOTB. MOTB is gonna be hard on us. We got faith. So imagine somebody that ain't got faith, don't know the truth. They gonna They signed me up. I had to. I didn't have no choice.
That's why the
chip in their hand.
That's why the scripture said, what is the right to be spiritually saved? What does it say? The right to be spiritually saved, where would it sin in the ungodly sin?
Now we know. Now we know, man. They gonna be and they locked to be destroyed.
I got two real quick. Luke chapter 17, verse 32. I was working outside. They said, remember Lot 5. All right?
Look back.
I can see you want to let go of that. Out of that, the world. Verse 33. So whosoever should seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever should lose his life shall preserve it.
Ooh, I like you about that precept book. That is speaking loud right now. This is something I read, a couple years back. I first told the truth. That kind of, I was like, man, it kind of like, I'm trying to make sense of that, And now that precept makes real big time sense right now. Because everybody went to go get that Java juice or to preserve their life, and the Java juice gonna lead to you losing your life. That precept going live right now.
People, they don't know it. He don't 6 months a year. People gonna start jogging. They probably come back and say, "Oh, it's a new variant." But these people done jacked up their what they call that
immune system. Yeah, it compromised it, man. So now, like, if you gonna go 4th round for the jump shot, hey, a little common cold gonna hit you like Ebola.
But just like Bob Saget, he took the boost, and 5 days later they started in a hotel room.
Yeah, that might have been an inside job because you was one of the pedos that was on.
That could have been. That could have been. But he was literally they showed a video because I seen that dude's face the day or two. He had a little small clip that said, "Yeah, I went and got my booster," and then 5 days later, you know what I mean. Then I looked at the news clip. I did a lesson. I looked at the news clip. They said he was, laying on his side. And he had his arm across the chest. So I'm like, usually when somebody having a heart attack, that's what they do. But they put their arm, and then a lot of times, they'll jab it, what they've been doing, and that's what they keep right.
Like I said, for the video, man, it's a lot of children passing out. They ain't saying, you got to go to alternate media to see that. Mainstream media ain't talking about that. Mainstream media still talking about go get your job. I heard on the radio today they had a doctor proposal. That's when I heard the 2/3, and he up there saying it's good. But he was saying it was good, but he don't want to take it. I'm like, what type of hypocrisy is that?
I got that precept for you right here. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. This is James chapter 1 and verse 8. It says that double-minded is unstable in all his ways.
Yeah, Doc. Hear that? Double-minded. That doctor is double-minded, He's promoting to go get the juice. At the same time, he didn't want to go get the juice. And like, anyway, I'm like, okay, if you ain't gonna get it, why should I go get it? And you a doctor too? What type of sense is that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you see that a lot. The Zax, they made the Java juice. Pfizer and Zax, Moderna, they didn't take the Java juice, but they, pushing out there for everybody else to just let you know it ain't no good. You got any lick of wisdom, you ain't gonna do it. Like, how you ain't did it? You should have been the first person allowed to take the shit. If it's so good.
Yeah, exactly. That make you stable. If you like you stand on your decision, you stable. But if you sitting here telling people to go get it, and then you like, I'm not gonna get it, then like you indecisive motherfucker. Like, how you gonna tell me to go get it? You ain't gonna get it.
That's why I seen video about the CEO. Like on the fire one, you know what I mean? And they asked him on the spot, he took it. He said, "Well, no, I'm not around people." This, you know what I mean?
I remember that.
He's gonna show you at the end of the day. It's all my agenda. Get that money and mess with people.
That's their lie, man. They lie talk, man. The Empire put out on the press, had people talking like it's so good, it's the best thing ever made. It'll save your life. You don't want to be in the hospital. But yet, he come out and say, I ain't took, I work out every day. I take my vitamins. They're like, hey, man, hold up. Can we do that? No, you got to go take the juice.
Hey, that's the thing. If these people are in control and have such power to be able to put this shit in other people's body and kids and this and that, the first thing they should do is take it at damn selfish. You know what I mean? Hey, you pushing this product, you ain't gonna train. You know, I mean,
If you got so much faith in your product,
yeah.
Why you trying to take it?
Decided, you know, back in the old drug scene, you know, you try to apply that before you buy it, you get a big amount, you know, and now you might get a bag of something that ain't what it was supposed to be.
Hey, everybody place is called Babylon's Great. The name of confusion. They thought all our leaders is full of confusion. They confuse themselves. You know, they don't stand on one principle. They got a flip flop.
Double minded. They double minded big time. They got Jake being double minded too. You know, a lot of double minded people, my family, like I done witnessed some of that. They'll say one thing one minute, then say something else to flip what they said the first time. Yeah. Like, hey man, no wonder your mind ain't right. Like you ain't even right with yourself. Like, and you have to make sense. You gonna sit down, is it yes or is it no? They might man it's yes, but then it's no. It's also yes. So I'm like, hey man, that's confused. Like I said, Babylon great. They confused, dog.
And then you got to think about what he said. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you walk following a double-minded man, and that leads to what? The blind leading of the blind.
Yeah.
So just like I think it's one of the other apostles had a video and said, you all had a demon on some. I can't remember which apostle, but you know, basically, you know, all these people in the world, those who are not in this truth, not in the lie, hey, they subject to getting them demons hopping on them, you know, and you know, Satan be messing with these people, you know, streets things, Satan be hopping, demons be hopping on these people, you know, they be all over the place, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'll tell you, that dope minded is really hitting all these other whack Israelites big time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, your IUSBK, that's double minded right there. You're supposed to be in the truth, yet you know Esau again. That's double minded right there, man.
IUIC.
Yeah, that's double minded right there. It's confused. So I bet the people in the other camp, they messed up right now. They about to bug out. Because they didn't get a solid, pure doctrine, the truth. It ain't consistent. It's like, you know, we the truth against Esau, but go take Esau's job with you.
It's like what the hell right there. That's what y'all was talking about, man. You know, they built that house on sand.
Yep, I got a precept to back up kind of like everything we just talked about right now. This is Psalms 40:4. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. You know, and that's us right there, man. The Lord is our trust. That's our truth. So we're stable. We're locked in, man. We're not going for Java Jules. We on these scriptures, man. We following the script. Like I said earlier, you know, we're not turning aside the lies. Like Esau, like if you roll with Esau's lies, you're gonna be like on the slide at Big Splash. When they curve a lot, he's gonna have you all over here. You're gonna be all over there. You're gonna be turning all over here. You're gonna be flipped upside down. You're gonna fall on your face. You're gonna get a super wedgie, and you know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know where you're going today. You know, one day they say, go get the booster. It works. The next they're gonna say, we don't need a booster. Put your mask on. The next they're gonna say, the mask don't work. You need to go get the booster. And then not only a booster, you need to mix and match your boosters with different companies. Then they're gonna say, oh no, don't mix and match your booster with different companies. They can give you a heart problem. We're gonna roll with Johnson & Johnson. They're gonna say, oh no, Johnson & Johnson is causing this problem. We're gonna roll with Pfizer. And man, it's exhausting. If you're gonna eat all night, you're gonna be tired after a while. Because every day is something different. And you know, people like that, the older people that's watching the news, and they are totally messed up right now. Because the news flip-flop. Yeah, because you're gonna get flip-flop so much, man. The news, the story changed like every which way. See us, we're locked in on the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shah. Our stuff is consistent. We done ate the word, we know the truth, and all we gotta do is stay the course. We on a straight gate. We ain't turning to the left, turning to the right, like Ox said, doing the hope get you on the around. We ain't getting in like that. We on a straight gate, going straight, and it brings calmness, peace of mind. Like, yeah, I knew there was a lie rolling straight. Yeah, I knew there was a lie rolling straight. Now, if you running with the lies, man, you like, hey, Esau got you over here, over there. Hey, it's like you doing a dance. We said the electric slide. Yeah. 2 lefts this time, 2 hops this time. The slide to the left. Yeah, man, to the left. Like, hey, man, hey, after what, you get tired, man. That's tiresome. Hey, look, they wear your mind out. You need your mind, man. We got to go to work and, you know, deal with family. Then you got these lives to deal with. Hey, let's say CC stuff, what they call it? Worker burnout. They ain't get burnt out from work. You get burnt out from these lies. That's just burning your mind out because you don't have that peace of calm. You get told lies and it's weary. It wears on your mind. That's why people get mad.
And at the end of the day, these devils, they try to get you trusting them in their way, not in the true way. How much you not shot.
I wasn't gonna bring it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it out.
I said 30.
Oh, what?
I said 30.
Oh no, Matthew 7.
You go ahead and get out.
All right, it's Matthew chapter 7, verse 24. And it said, therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine, doeth them, and I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon rock. And the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, but it was founded upon a rock. Verse 26. And everyone that hears these sayings of mine and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And he said, and the rain descended, and the flood came, and the wind blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
And especially how about you outside, on that foolish story outside, and it's truth, and then you got those who trusted in the ways of Esau of the world. That's that saying, you know what I mean? I got to back that up. That was, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not on me, and that cover with the covering, but not on my spirit, that they may have sin to sin. Hey, and that's what you see going on. These devils through their agenda, through their propaganda, their enchantments. They got the masses of these people out here running down, getting tested, getting masking up, hey, getting that juice. You know what I mean?
That's tiring. I don't know the words. Get tested.
It was an order out of chaos and mass confusion. That's the day,
I need a fan. The N95 mask. That's the best part. We take that back. You need the I-65 mask.
Like, walk around,
triple mask. N95 or something.
You can't go out and get a fucking full face respirator. You know what I mean?
And look like they like the SWAT team, but the hazmat suit. Yeah, that's like biohazard.
That's another thing. Everybody wearing a face cut. Hell, you can't see who that. The people get wearing robbery and shit.
Then you can't breathe. So lightning. Breathing carbon monoxide all day. I said it before, man. Like wearing that mask all day, like sitting in the car with your garage closed, man. But the engine button. God, you pass out. Yeah. You already watch Channel 6 News.
There's definitely an agenda behind, this program working on people's minds, and and plus the devil, he probably profile like who's gonna go with it, right?
That's why I got the tips to this point. They're like, man, this dude ain't got no mask on. He ain't got no juice in him. Hey, Robert, he's gonna get problem. Yeah, that'll be about 8 soldiers. In fact, make it 10. He's kind of big. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be scared, man. They see that he ain't going for it, man. Like, I think they look outside their window and see if he got on face mask to know if it's working or not. They don't see that many masks. They're like, oh shit, hey, we gotta run a new story. But in fact, that's when they get a new variant. And they probably have a little dart, a little board. You throw the darts, they throw the darts. Then Alpha Sigma. That's the new name. We're gonna roll with that, Johnson. Printing press. Yeah, okay, we'll roll with that one. Okay. And I got a new form of juice. It's always getting to the point now where like you go to the little fountain drink, the little pop, you get your little drink. It's almost like that to get your little Java juice. That's Moderna. Over Max, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take this. I'm gonna mix and match mine. You know what I'm saying? They said that works on the news.
I'm surprised they ain't got that little advertisement with free donuts, man.
They did. That's it. I heard about it in a while. Like, donuts. Now they all hurt. Now they all hurt. Fuck that donut.
You got those rappers making songs about it. You got all these
juvenile
people trying to influence the minds, the other people as well, Hey.
I'm saying your mind ain't locked in. How about you? I found this truth. You almost feel sorry for you. See how their mind is going. It's spinning. But I say they're spinning them. And you just spinning. And you still got to go to work, take care of family. After a while, man, they gonna spin. You gonna see, like you said, you're gonna start dropping. Just from your mind being tired, your body is getting attacked from the Java juice. And I'm telling you what it's doing to you physically. You don't have no ground on the truth, no foundation. Basically, like I said, their foundation built on sand, man. They have no foundation. They're like, you saw the, like they're like a wind, a tree in a strong wind. They get tossed back and forth, every which way, and they ain't got nothing solid.
With that reason, something like Lord loving none, but give that colorful wisdom.
God, that's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7. No,
I got another one. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked should not be punished. All right, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So, hey, but when we part open numbers, we're gonna get that delivered. But everybody else, especially those who join hand in hand, pushing Esau's agenda. Hey, so they not gonna be punished. All right.
yeah. God, I'm gonna bring out a precept. This is how people should get their minds right, man. Something perfect, then they be all right. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 34:8. The law should be found perfect without lie, and wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth. Now it's time to, it's time to get the faith up, man. It's time to get to that perfection, man, which is the law of such commandments of Yahweh Shah. That will keep you grounded. That will be that's your stability. Which Isaiah, what's that, 33:6? That's your stability, man. That's what keeps us stable during these troubled times. Because it's about to get more hectic, about to get more crazy. Esau, the lies is out of gas. Now he gonna come with the sword. Now he gonna discourse you. They done ran their lies. It didn't work. Now I just gotta come out with my little Gerber troops, military troops. And now he already did the sifting. Now he knows who's gonna comply, who not gonna comply. This man ain't got no mask on. He ain't got no juice in his body. Hey, we sending National Guard troops to his door. Y'all been detained. You are a public health threat. The narrative is you have to be, inoculated. So now that they ran the scenario, that thing is done with. Now comes the sword. Now comes the physical part. Now comes the real test. Now comes the test of our faith. When you get locked in a FEMA center, detention center, and they threaten your life, either take this chip, let me stick this device in your body, or I'm going to take your life away. We're going to put your head in this guillotine real quick. So that's the stage we're heading to now. We went into the light phase. Now we're going into phase 2, which is the sword phase. The forcing, the cause of all. It's going to crash the dollar. Like I said earlier, you're going to come with this UBIs, universal basic income. If you don't accept it, he going to send troops to you. He going to deal with you forcefully. They're going to probably have, re-education. You go into camps, they're going to try to re-educate you like re-indoctrinate your butt to lies,
The TV programming, the media program ain't work on these, so we gotta really get something. Instead of that, talk to them.
Yeah, and after that, you don't comply, they're gonna seek to take your life away from you, man. So then you're gonna find out how much y'all dealing with us. Do he really love us or not? Then we're gonna see the standard get lifted up. Then you're gonna see deliverance come. Because you can't be delivered if you ain't in trouble. You gotta be in trouble first to get delivered. So
I'm trying to say Revelation 12, the devil coming down that great wrath. That's gonna be times we soon to be in.
Yeah, it's coming. Because the law that went out, and it went out with a whimper. But you can see what they gathered with that law. They did the sifting. They can see, who is who now. We can see who is who now. This black man, you get Java juice or not? I tell you got faith or not.
It's all on that fucking Esau computer. Everything integrated in that damn computer system. They'll track you, and know everything about you based on, your social security number, this, that, your name, ID, and ain't all linked up.
Another thing, man, to keep in mind is that everything right now is sitting so peaceful right now. So, but don't slip up and think that these devils then gave up. Just like I said, they didn't went back to the drawing board. I just seen an article in South Carolina where they just said that they proposed a law that said that if anybody asks about your inoculation status, they should be get hit with a misdemeanor or get thrown in jail. So that's another sign towards the World War III, the Civil War. But you got you got the southern states that's going against his inoculation status, and you got the northern states that's with it, okay, which is gonna cause friction and then we need to look forward for that as well. Civil War. Yeah, Civil War.
I was thinking, because you got some of these other people who might be able, because they're financially able to move or whatever. But you got people that don't want to, do that, so they're gonna move to the states that are against it, and they're gonna have more one little. Hey, a whole bunch right here, Texas.
A lot of people would move from California to Texas.
Yeah, here too. A lot of people at Amazon, a lot of people at the jobs, man, they from California. A lot of people
came down here from New York too.
A lot of people, man, they mind like I said, it's perfect. They get the side. Everybody that's for it gonna be up in the northern states. Everybody's against them in the southern states, and they're gonna just come. Okay, don't say what we're gonna do. We're gonna encamp, and they're gonna do what Putin did. We're gonna camp around about them. We're gonna stay troops around. We're gonna tell them y'all got one last chance to get inoculated. If not, we will come with their water.
And it's a repeat of history all over again. Because remember back in history, the North versus the South. Okay, and that's what's happening right now. It's the northern states versus the southern states.
That was another thing, I don't know how true it might be, but I seen somewhere they were saying, most of the people that weren't taking the stuff were those of Republican states or whatever,
Yeah. Of course they got to put that spin on it, but it really ain't got nothing to do with politics. It's all about the force of control. They just want to control the whole nation.
You think, nothing to do with politics, but we know the Democrats could be a little worse with it, like, the Momo crap and all that crap.
Mm-hmm. That's like I just said, that ain't nothing but, I tell y'all, probably did a lesson on that, smoke screen. That ain't nothing but a smoke screen.
The two horns, they both for the same things.
Yeah. And they said earlier, that law you talked about to me, this is rock. Yeah, it's like a victory. Like, we winning. We got a new law coming into play. So they gonna go ease back in the fountain of the grape, go back to their bread and circus, and then bam!
Y'all say peace and safety.
Yeah, you gonna jump on it, man. And they ain't gonna be ready because they thought because this law came into play that they won something. Like, wait, one, this devil, he about to come hard with it. He already gathered up his data. That's why they do everything for experiment. Now I know who to go after, who not to go after. He didn't have the resource to get every single American citizen. And he don't need to get them. He just needs the ones that ain't, caught up in the lies. And they going to what you said. They're going to Revelation chapter 12. Because they really want to attack the remnant of her seed. The ones that keep the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Really want to come after the believers. We're the ones ushering in his coming. 2/3 ain't ushering in the coming of Yahweh Shah. They too busy feeding their belly and going to watch entertainment.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3 and 4, hey, all the other ones, they already deceived by the God of this world, by Esau, you know what I mean? So,
I get a lesson on that, man, because I feel like they're going to finalize this whole thing because they're using the post office to deliver out those test kits, and that's going to finalize that whole data right there.
If you ain't did it, they get the pump. That's their last little hoorah. Yeah, that's the last little bit of that Crown 19 lie right there.
You got to scan each one and put in the box.
Yep. So they know. Like, it don't matter. Like, the minute they put that scan on it, that scan is going to pick up, okay, yeah. Because when a customer call about their packages, all they got to do is call and they be like, oh, well, this package got delivered to this address. So they know. You know what I mean? It ain't like they don't, we know.
That's the last talk. I 19. I just said the sword is tough. So I'm trying to tell y'all strongly now, like Esau went that sword was going to sharpen. They get the military ready, and they said, I did an article. I did a lesson on an article. They done snuck in National Guard troops in the hospital. Think about it as well too. Yeah, so you think about, I've seen that. You think about that's a strategic way to place your troops within, already close. You know what I'm saying? I got to make one phone call.
And based on that little strategy, imagine if you was in the military and they call up their substitute teachers and they're like, okay, these kids' parents is not going along with this inoculation. I'm going to hold these kids' parents.
All right, they might load them on a truck at the school or during school. And then give you a note like your child has been reported to, Tinker Air Force Base, detention center. because you did not go with the inoculation.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 30 days to comply. You need to get inoculated to get your child back. Yeah. That's the plan they can run too.
If you don't, then they be like, oh, they can just say, hey, come to such and such facility, and your ass ain't gonna be able to come back. You know what I mean?
That's you too. That's you too. And that's good. Hey, I like to put it out. They getting to hear that because that's a tactic. That's why I say, if you got children, man, now's the time to take them out these school systems. They get very much toward that football right there. Like I can say, that's a 1-2 punch right there. First, I get the child, give you a little letter or email to get your child report here, then I got you on the school system. And like I said, they got the military troops. I seen the article, like I said, he in there the mask on, hey, in his military gear, teaching children. To me, that shows the education system is done with. When they need police officers and military troops to teach, man, get your children out the goddamn top public school system. You know, I don't give a damn, man. Get grandma or somebody to do a little at-home learning or whatever the hell they got going.
And all they got to do is learn how to read. That's it. Long as the minute they learn how to read, and everything else is possible.
Reading and comprehension, basic math.
Really all you need. So you go to a job, you don't know what to do. They train you how to learn. You know what I mean?
As long as you know how to read, as long as you know how to read, hey,
that's all you need to get through life.
Like, how you think our grandparents, at 13 and 12 was working back in those days?
Good example. They ain't gonna know damn college. College really is a scam, man. Look at that out. That's to get money out of it.
Yeah, you look at generations on, the postcard now, man. You say, you try to imagine this place continuing on for another, about a year. I couldn't imagine that for 10 years. You
don't know what it is. Like you see, is that a little boy, a little girl?
You say, no flesh should be saved.
Hey, we did that at the camp one day. Chicken, hey, we didn't even know, but they read better. It was like they both had short hair. They walked down her whole head.
So yeah, you didn't know what he was, man.
And then those two niggas, I don't know, man.
He saw splicing DNA. You know, if you want to identify as a cat, I can get my DNA like they say they're doing the mRNAs right now. I said I'm going fur. I'm a cat man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's dolphin man.
And that just show you how wicked the times we're in, because all this wicked abomination that's taking place on the earth, and you can't even speak out on it. You can't call it for what it is.
Truth is called misinformation.
Call good evil and evil good.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
They're 5 and 20 right there.
Yeah, the truth is called misinformation. It's like they come out with lies. They're supposed to be narrative, which is a lie. That goes, but then you come from truth. Misinformation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a lie right there. Listen to him, man. He's crazy. You know?
That's what we're going to take, though.
Black people Israelites. The terrorists.
Wake these people up.
If anything, that's misinformation. Nigga, we ain't black.
God. We ain't no terrorists. You got Bibles in our hands. You the terrorist. You the one with violence. You the one shooting up and taking resources.
They got Bibles. They call the Bible and Jesus and devils.
They take your livelihood based on the needle. Like, you a terrorist. You breaking up homes. Destroying people.
And you can't say we're lying because we got it in our history book.
God, that's like shit. You the devil. You the terrorist, man. The whole world come to attack you for what you done did across the country, across the world. We pull up video evidence on everything you did. Shoot, we just trying to make it. Shit, we do good to get our daily bread. So, we can scrap for that. We ain't got it. We standing on ground to show you a terrorist. You turn up my people back then. They was doing 101 years ago. They was trying to get their economics on point. You bombed them. The military. That was a terrorist attack. Shit. We earned home.
We think we the only one that they got it in there too. We're trying to find out you get it to the whole world.
Yeah, that's why Iran get their nukes ready. Ham in the huts, man. They destroy Ham bad, man.
See, when y'all brought out earlier, was that a king due to his own or whatever?
Why is king destroy his own king?
Yeah,
we just voted it.
Yeah, he's going to say, hey, he saw it go throughout the earth, like say, have a You know, and he never keep it at home. He always involved in all these other people's business, fucking shit up. And then he doing, he destroying his own people here. You know, and laying them nuts. I love to say. This is very
Terror. Biggest terror.
yeah.
Ever that walk the earth, man. This is confidence, man. You got some lithium,
Lock in 3.
resources, anything this devil wants. First, he's gonna come with a lie. And look, he's gonna use our book this morning. He's gonna come in the name of sweet baby Jesus. He's gonna say, you need Jesus, close your eyes and pray. You're gonna feel your eyes with your sword in your stomach.
And that's why
Rabbit, the children gathered up.
and that's why I people
Resources
shy
too.
away from reading the book, because they always say it's the white man's book.
Yeah, because he used.
Yeah.
He used to take people's kingdom away. So, what do you call it? Missionaries,
Yeah.
crusades. Y'all need sweet baby Jesus. Let me put hands on you. Hey, you put out that
And it's because those actions that they took using the Bible just to destroy people, that you know they go to that 2 Corinthians 4:4. The gods of this world blinded the mind of them that believe it not.
That's a great part of the way too. I think
Yeah.
he found out the truth because
Yeah.
he saw use it and committed his wickedness. That's why he most our haters.
Right.
Because he saw haters. How you gonna use my words
Yeah.
to commit bloodshed and robbery? You know, you gotta come to mind, a false name, but you using my word though. You know, but that's all the plans of y'all shot. Now we at the point where the devil been found out, and now that's about to happen to him. You know, he's about to, when the standard get lifted up, and 144,000 come into play, hey, he about to get raided. He gonna see terror. He gonna see terror like he ain't never felt before in his life. You know, you heard my precept? Right there.
This is 2 Hedges, chapter 10, verse 27. It said, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. For faith it shall, as for faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without proof, shall be declared."
Woo! Right there, that truth is coming out, man. That light. The light is coming upon that darkness. When the light comes upon that darkness, it disappears, man. You know? The lies and truth come out, the lie disappears, and that's what's happening right now. That truth right there is going to play big. The truth is spreading. The lie is starting to, get smaller, starting to dispensate, it's starting to disperse. And now it's gonna be done away with, man. We ain't got too much longer. So with that being said, hey, Yasharala, hey, keep the faith in Yahabashi Shah. Stay locked in on this truth. This devil's not done. Keep being circumspect, because they about to come with it. They on the drawing board right now trying to calculate how they gonna come at us. They look game plan, which is gonna get upsetting. There's nothing they can do. The truth done went out. I just read it. It's over with. We locked in. We ready for that power to kick in now. We're talking dials to kick in. We ready for that. That's what's about to happen now. The devil about to be done with. If we waiting on Yahushua to show up, Yahushua show up, nothing. The lies is done with. Devil's done. You're through. Stick the fork in them. That being said, hey, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakatah.
Juan Nasharala, Bob.
Ball, DJ soon.
Soon, detail Baba Ball.